was a porno too. I would watch it if it was a porno.
Free tit reduction, of course.
Yeah, of course. Jesus Christ. Imagine Michael J. Fox just putting his face in between the giant
Big
punky,
fucking tits.
big fucking tits. Someone asked me where that came from the other day.
I don't know.
And I couldn't say it. Like, it is somebody, but I can't possibly say it. It would be too harmful.
Oh, shit.
I know. It's terrible. And it is terrible.
I just know it as an Anthony Cumia thing.
Yeah, but it came from somewhere. Like literally alone thinking about something, and I was like, oh, yeah, the big fucking tits. And it always made me laugh, and then, I brought it to the, you can leave both of those bottles.
I have one?
Yeah,
my
Mr. McGinnis.
Part of the body that filters the blood chopped into small pieces?
Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus. You know Gavin likes a cocktail every so often.
How do you feel about big tits?
All depends in context. Okay. Ridiculously giant tits are ridiculous. Yeah, I can't deal with those.
What about real ones that are like this?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Also, like smaller, petite girls.
Oh, yeah.
With contextual big tits. They don't have to be, on a big girl, they probably wouldn't even look big.
Right.
But when they're smaller girl with big tits, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good look.
I had a Japanese girl like that once, and I finally got a threesome going with her big tits, and this Korean chick.
Big tits.
But the problem with threesomes is they take so much work. And coke and drugs and
oh, I thought you meant while you're having sex to get a threesome.
To get it set up.
You are right.
The sun's coming up.
Oh my God! There's only one night.
So much finagling and
a very short window of opportunity to make it happen.
And one of them isn't into it, and you're like,
you got it.
We don't have to do anything
more than the other.
Yeah,
you're so right about the threesome.
So when
very difficult.
The sun was coming up, I finally pulled it off, and just as they were both holding my erect penis, I just went.
Oh no!
And apparently they sort of like threw it away, like we want.
Yeah.
And then they went and had a whole session.
Oh my God!
Huck, where are the time machines?
Yeah.
Baby Hitler's perfectly safe.
No one is killing baby Hitler if you get a time machine.
I might go back and make sure he's okay. But I'm definitely going back to that.
There's so many other things people would use a time machine for. It's like, I'm going to kill baby Hitler. Or I could keep, my mom from getting into that car accident.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I could see the Sex Pistols' first show.
Right. I could do some fun things like that. Why do I give a shit about... Baby Hitler lives and becomes Hitler and does everything he does, and that you're here. You end up here. So it's not like, oh... wow, if we kill baby Hitler, this is going to be this amazing place.
What if you went back, you killed Hitler, you come back to 2021, and there's just Jews everywhere? Oi, Gewalt, welcome to America. What are you doing? Oi, the schmutzer, you're driving me crazy.
Everyone's Jewish.
Every shop's a bagel shop.
Oh, it's bagel shops, and yarmulkes are in the gutter like masks are now.
The only place that's not Jewish is a little place called Whitesreal in the Middle East, where whites hide out.
Yeah, Whitesreal.
It's our Wakanda.
Oh, God. Hey, could you get another, can we go back again? Kind of make sure baby Hitler's okay. Baby Hitler. By the way, did you ever see, I'm sure you have, pictures of baby Hitler? It's adorable.
Really?
How are you going to kill that little guy?
I don't want to kill babies.
No,
old-fashioned. There's a dead baby right there on the floor.
Is there a... yeah, that thing is horrific. I don't know what show that comes from. I think it's Morning.
That was always the problem with doing Pat Dixon's show. It was like, so a baby had his head cut off, and they fucked the hole. And you're like, I'm in a bad mood now, Pat.
Everyone does their Pat Dixon impression. Well, so the subway once again, the scene of carnage. Everyone does it. Do you do one, Garrett? You spent a lot of time with him.
No, I don't.
You don't do one, though? There you go. That's good enough.
If you don't think what I think, then you're fucking crazy and you should die.
Everyone does their Pat Dixon impression.
Rat should quit.
Rat. Oh, my God.
Oh, Rat.
Oh, how that whole thing got started.
What if he's been laid?
We should probably start a club where he would get him laid.
Cell phone number.
Yeah, call up.
Yeah, let's start a club.
Mr. Inspiration.
He said he did, but I never believed the story.
What could go wrong? Does the FBI still fuck with you? Do they call you at all, or they just?
No, they just listen to
They're
my
just
call.
listening
They're listening to this call.
Yeah, probably are. He's calling the guy again.
He's calling the
Getting
founder of the
something
Proud
together.
Boys. I wonder if the FBI's ever checked him out.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
Watching him beat off to musicals.
Gay musicals. Are there any of the type, really?
Watch him go to Disneyland with adults, not get drunk, and not fuck anyone.
Crazy. Why would you do that?
Just go on rides.
Just go on rides, no drinking, no. Anytime I've ever been to a Disney World, I always end up in the Mexican pavilion in Epcot drinking tequila.
Yeah.
And any plans for the later that night go to shit because you just don't leave.
Well, it's hard to find booze in certain areas. I went there with the
certain
kids recently, and I was in, I don't know where we were, like the main area, and they're like, there's no alcohol here at all.
That's the Magic Kingdom doesn't have
Sounds right,
alcohol,
yeah.
I believe. The Magic Kingdom.
The fucking fatties in Disneyland are just disturbing.
Disgusting, right? All with the fucking scooters. They're so fat they have to ride the scooters everywhere.
I kept wanting to go up to one and go, my dad has cerebral palsy, so he's in a similar chair.
Yeah.
What's your affliction?
Yeah.
Why do you have a chair?
Oh, eating. You eat
Donuts. I just love donuts.
too much. I eat way too much, and I'm fat, and I have no self-control. It's a disease.
Yeah, sure.
Is it? Can you have it removed? Is it a disease you could just fucking have? Yeah, they never
You know how to cure it. You stop indulging your every whim.
Yeah. Isn't that what is really part of the downfall of this country? There's so many items that are destroying this country. But this gratification at any cost, this like I could do whatever the fuck I want. And not only will you tolerate it, you must embrace it. And you must celebrate me for
Yeah.
being a weak, fucking stupid person.
Well, there's a worse case than that. And it is those who don't even know that what they're doing deserves anything. Like, I was on the train this morning, and a guy is watching telenovelas
Oh.
on his phone on
that great?
speaker, full fucking blast.
This happens constantly on the train.
Now, it's one thing for someone to go, I watch telenovela. Wait, is that Ben calling back?
Oh.
No. Oh. Beneficial fire, whatever the fuck that means.
Maybe that's him. Beneficial. I don't know.
It's one thing to go, I watch telenovelas on the subway, and I know that seems gay and losery,
Right.
but you have to respect that. That's one thing. This is worse. He was a big guy, too. He has no concept that what he's doing is wrong.
Maybe a gentle giant.
A gentle
Then you
faggot, I
could've-
think. No, he wasn't even
asked
gay, though. He
No.
was just a guy who didn't have a dad, and he thinks it's perfectly reasonable to watch
I
a
see this.
fucking soap opera. Like, I didn't hear any...
Yeah, not
like, what's what I do without them?
the music, the fuck. He's watching Days of Our Lives in Spanish.
Yes.
Is what he's watching.
No shame.
Yeah.
At
There
all.
isn't shame. Gavin, how important is shame in a society?
Everything.
It is everything. Shame.
Everything.
Shame on you.
Shame.
Public
Shame.
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 Ridicule. That's the only thing that keeps people from doing things like that. And no one calls it out anymore. Everyone thinks you could do whatever you want with absolute impunity. And I'm not talking about criminal repercussions. I'm talking about people saying, hey, that's not right what you're doing. In a society, what you are doing there is not right. It doesn't fit in
Yeah.
with what we're doing.
That's what I wanted to say to the guy in the train.
can't,
Like,
though.
I don't want to hear your fucking women's show.
Yeah.
You're blaring it in
Or your
our
phone call,
ears.
by the way. Your
Or your
loud
phone
fucking talking phone call. Here's me on the phone. If first of all, I never answer. Secondly, if I had to answer, if I thought maybe it's an emergency and I'm on the train, I'll go like, I'm on the train. I can't talk. Text me. Click, and that's
You're
it.
like a spy.
No, right. I'm a spy. I take. I'm taking fucking microfilm pictures. I can't talk on the phone. I feel because I know other people will be like, that fucking asshole. And it's not that I care about what they say about me. I just don't. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be that guy in our society.
It's called respecting other people's boundaries, being polite. Even I obviously hate the mask, but I'm on the train and the guy's like, I don't want him to get fired or in trouble.
I know.
He doesn't want to bust your balls, so I put it on when he walks by. Hey, I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
I hate the mask.
I take it off when I'm off the train. Like on
yeah.
the platform, I will not wear that fucking thing. But on the train, the conductor's just like, Look, I am
I hate
number
this shit too.
10,562 in the chain that has said, put the mask on. You want to work your way up through me? Have a field day. But, you know, so I understand that part of it. And when they come by, I'll put it on. I pull it down because I think I can't imagine them going, well, it's not covering you. No, they just want to go, all right, he's got a mask on. Because your glasses do fog up.
They don't care, yeah.
Sucks. But they don't care. So I'll do that, but walking around outside or shit.
We're all done. The normies are done.
Done.
Liberals are done.
Done.
Everyone's done.
Yeah,
We
had it.
flatten the curve for a fucking year.
Flatten the curve. Somebody would flatten the economy, which is so fucking true. And then you got the likes of our great fearless leader, Joseph Biden, wearing 2 masks. The guy has been vaccinated. Everyone around him has been vaccinated. I would bet $1 million right now there isn't one person within the blast radius of a hydrogen bomb that isn't vaccinated around that fucking guy. And the masks, both of them are on. He's walking around, fucking. It's a lie.
How can they like him? This is why we're so divorced as a country.
Oh,
Like
terribly.
I don't have an ex-wife, but you do, and I imagine when you find out that a guy fucked her, you would just be like, "How could you? Like, what? How did you eat her out with not puke?"
Oh,
And that's how I feel about Joe Biden. Like I was with the guy last night. He's a college. He pitched baseball in college. Huge dude, and he's got a New York accent. And I'm like, all right, yeah, Pat, I'll have some beers with you. And he's like, oh, fucking. So glad we finally got that asshole Trump out of the way.
Oh,
And,
God,
you
yeah.
know,
You're like, oh, no.
And they kids were in fucking cages. It's,
Yeah, that's like, what are you
how is that accent saying that?
Where are you getting this?
And I go, that's not their kids.
Yeah.
And I go, MS-13 sent them up here. They're an accoutrement. They're an accessory.
How the fuck do they think that what's happening now is any different or even less than what happened under Trump?
Fags fit in my head.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get fags. Okay.
Yeah.
You think pussies are gross? They do smell bad sometimes. I get it. And they do look like
Can't
an
imagine
alien's face.
balls and ass smell.
You want to
great.
suck a dick? Sure. Yeah. I get it. It's not my
Right,
cup of
right.
tea
Go
like that.
out and do your thing.
I do not get the Joe Biden thing. I get that they hate Trump. I can understand that even.
Yeah.
The megalomania and the
But the numbers
tweets.
don't make sense to me. Even that hate fuck, even that weird. I wasn't voting for Biden. I was voting against Trump. Even those numbers don't make sense. And then when you see Biden, the most voted for president in American history, and you look at anytime he's online, anytime he's doing a speech, no one is watching this. No one. I'll tell you who's watching it. Political podcasters. That's the only people that are watching these. The public don't give a fuck what Joe Biden has to say. And he won with more votes than Obama?
If we knew who Trump was when he was running for president.
Yeah.
So if you hated him that much, and the haters that hate Trump hated him back then too.
Yeah.
Why didn't you vote for Hillary? You had no enthusiasm for Hillary. You didn't get off the couch to vote for her because you're like, fuck them both. Then you had someone way worse than Hillary. If we didn't know that was possible. But we got the old guy from The Simpsons, and he comes on. They're like, I've never been more enthusiastic.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I got to vote for this guy. I'm not even going to vote the rest of the ticket. I'm not even going to vote for any of the other politicians.
Perfect
Just
dot.
Biden. I'm going to put that there. And of course, people, oh shit, you believe the conspiracy or the election fraud? I'm like, no, I believe there was fraud perpetrated. I do. Why wouldn't I? What can anyone tell me that would lead me to believe we aren't being fucked constantly by the government and by mass media? What have they done to prove how truthful and sincere they are in their want and need to help you and inform you over the past 4 years that would make me give them the benefit of the doubt? Nothing. So of course I believe that it's possible that they fucked over the American